What is this? Right before lunch? Right during lunch? Oh, geez, what's happening now? Akira is anxious. The class is staring intently at the handouts I just sent them. Or at least, I sure hope they are. It's hard to tell when they're always staring at their computers. Remember, the items listed are only suggestions. So long as it's 2,500 words or a 5-minute presentation, you can do whatever you find interesting. Anything that's at least 250 words? 2,500 words? Hmm. It'll be okay. Fight-o! Okay, let me be perfectly clear. This is a grade 11 class, and I'm letting you have fun with this. Don't give me any bullshit. If you think it's cheating, then it probably is, and I'm not going to give you a good grade. If your heart's into it, that's fine, but be smart, not clever. Nah. That's what that emoji is. It's Is that understood? Yes, sir. Okay, hold on for just a moment. That's all for today. For homework, you have a reading response, and please think about what you'll do for this assignment. Of course, the moment the bell rings, everyone but Charlotte stops paying attention. Of course. But I can try. The class starts to file out, but slower than usual. Hey, Akira. Hi there. If you're still interested, I'd like to talk to you about what you said the other day. Wait, here? Of course not. I thought, we could go somewhere more private and eat lunch. Oh. Oh! For reals? It's complicated, but yeah, for reals. Awesome! So where did you have in mind? No way. Did he just... those two? Was that what I thought it... or that was what I thought it was, right? Let's not start any gossip now. I think they both have enough problems right now without the whole class talking about them behind their back, don't you think? Sorry, you're right, of course. I have no idea what to... why is she... okay, see, but she's like angrily staring at me. I have no idea what to make of the two of them. Nolan obviously has no idea what he wants, and it's probably going to be a more complicated relationship than Akira wants. But they're only 17, and that's exactly what being 17 is all about, so it's okay. If there's anything between the two of them, it's going to be crazy. There'll probably be tons of drama, and it's probably going to make things worse for both. Still, couldn't help but notice that as they walked off together, they both had the biggest smiles I'd ever seen from either. And just because he was mad at me immediately doesn't mean, like, he won't come to the conclusion, oh, you know what? Actually, Mr. Rook had, like, a pretty good idea of whatever. End of chapter 2. I'm gonna get stabbed by the yandere. Just let me warn you right now, this story is going to end in bloodshed. You'll find that you've become attached to a character only for them to die senselessly. Oh, I hope it's not Akira. It's going to hit hard. So I just want you to be forewarned that there isn't a happy ending here. You should know what you're getting into. There's a lot of value, of course, and I want you to take a good hard look at what that emotional impact means, despite the fact that you see it coming. This isn't a story about plot, it's a story about feeling. You definitely need to focus on that, or you're going to feel like it's pointless. Fair enough. Yes, Kendall, do you have a question? Is the book like the movie? I figured one of the two class otakus would ask that. I just wasn't sure. Right? Who's gonna stab who? Right? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Taylor, like, stabbed Nolan or Akira. Also, pink hair could, like, literally stab anyone, and I wouldn't be surprised, especially if it was Charlotte, who was her ex. They, like, covered that a lot in the first chapter. I wouldn't be surprised if probably Yandere stabbed me, for, like, turning down her classmate. I really don't want Nolan to stab Akira because he doesn't understand his own feelings. But I don't know. I don't know if I trust Christine Love to not put that in. Like, I'm sure she just wants to, like, you know, punch right through the chest and, like, twist and yank out the heart. So, thanks, Christine Love. It annoys me all the same. Battle Royale, the book, is nothing like the movie, aside from superficially having the same story. You have to understand, this is entirely serious. Gotcha, sir. So let me just give you some context for this tragedy before we start. Oh, it's about what's her face. Oh god, how many chapters is this gonna have? Is this gonna have how many kids are there? Is this gonna have 7 chapters? Actually, I haven't read the book. I only saw the movie. So let's see, hold on. We had the Ariana chapter, we had the Nolan chapter. Now we're having the Isabella chapter? Hold on. August, September, November, December. Yeah, that would make sense. January, February, March, April. Or they could like skip December since that's like a lot of winter break. January, February, March. All right, we'll see. I know the last game was like 2 hours, and this is, or 2.5, and this is, hi, like 3/4 of that. No, 1/3, I don't math. Right, let's look at these messages. Hey, sorry about last night. I know that was really abrupt. It's just that it was dinner time and my parents couldn't wait any longer. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a jerk or whatever. I finally ended up watching the rest of Aniko. You're right. Hi, it really is awesome. What a cute couple and a great ending. Yeah, it's really super badass. But Attack Tail. It's got me thinking. I was going to fangirl out about it, but I feel awkward. Hey, did you ever? Hey, so you never told me about the time you were in love. Did you want to tell me about it? It sounded like, or it sort of sounded like you did. No, it sort of sounded like you did, Ariana. But it would probably be good for what's her face too. You already told me about this party this Friday. Sorry, I don't think I'll be able to go, but thanks for inviting me. Just really curious if she's the only straight person in this whole class. You might be. Does it bother you? It's kind of disturbed by what she's reading for literature class. Fair enough, Charlotte. Fair enough. Excited about this unit. I think this could be the one that finally gets the people who don't normally pay attention into it. Hi. I'm sorry I'm holding a cup instead of petting you. It's a crime. Sure, it's really long, but it's also incredibly exciting. I've got a good feeling about it. Lunch bell rings. It's been down to just Charlotte and Isabella eating lunch in the classroom ever since Kira has been spending his time with Nolan instead. Hey, sir, do you mind if I eat in here too? Yeah, actually, I kind of do. It's a long story, though. I mean, it's just not the worst thing ever, I guess, but it sucks. Right? I wouldn't be surprised. Also, it is a Christine Love game. I mean, like, everyone is queer. I wouldn't be like, whoa, what? It's the most she's ever said to me ever. No, go right ahead. Thanks. You're a real bro, sir. thanks, I think. She goes off to join the other two girls in the classroom. Hey, sup, Charlotte? Hiya, Kendall. You're both talking again? Bella, there's no need to channel Akira. Sorry, I just meant I'm glad. Only if you're okay with that. Sorry, I can still give you some room if you want. Don't be silly, of course I'm okay with that. Sorry. Knock that off. Come on, this whole thing, where we've been avoiding each other is silly. Oh no! Is What's-Her-Face just gonna end up all alone? Eating lunch all alone? NP, it's okay, bro. We were on the phone for like 2 hours anyway. Lol, true enough. Hey, why are we chatting like this when you're sitting right next to me anyway, Raffle? Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Don't say that. You're embarrassing me. Lol. Really? Would have thought you'd be on and on about how Emiko is your waifu or something for sure. No, because then I remembered that I really love Charlotte, like, a lot. So now I'm talking to her again. And the real girls just have nothing. And the 2D, whatever, I don't know, 4chan weird bullshit. Ouch. Nope, stop that. Sharon. I love you, stop that. Here, hold on. Let's just both promise not to do that again. Okay, I promise, Charlotte. Ugh. There you go. Right? They're pretty cute. They're pretty cute. Oh, you still sound like you're trying too hard. Relax. Can't we just go back to the plain old lol bro, Kendall? Well, Kendall looks uncomfortable for a moment, but laughs. Lol. Okay, sis, I can do that. That's better. It really is good to talk with you. Or to talk with the air clear, Kendall. Out words. Please don't put your tail in my drink, I swear to God, my dude. Yeah. Meanwhile, can't help but notice. Oh my god, if you knock this. Oh my god, he's just gonna knock over every single drink I have on my desk. Why do you have multiple drinks on your desk? Shh. Isabella looks as uncomfortable as I've ever seen her, caught awkwardly in their reconciliation. I decide to. Catface? Can you actually do that? Can humans actually do catface? Don't worry about that. Come on, I'm your friend. You can tell me. Wait, isn't that why she feels uncomfortable? Because she's like. Yeah, I'm gonna let her just talk to What's-Her-Face. I don't want to be presumptuous. Maybe she's actually interested in what they're saying. Try to block it out, though. I'm glad they're talking, but clearly I'm missing way too much context to make sense of the situation. All I can tell is that it seems like a long time coming for the two, and there's a lot of history between them. Although, who knows? Who knows what? Oh, okay. Who knows what? Instead, I just focus on my lunch and prep work for the next assignment. Still, keep getting distracted by Isabella. It occurs to me that maybe I was wrong. She's not looking uncomfortable because of the conversation. I think her mind's just somewhere else entirely. You get me, John. Where? I have no idea. Really? We've been like reading these private conversations for 5 ever. Is she okay? I sure hope so. I have no idea what's going on. Obsessively checks children's Facebooks and private messages. Oh, by the way, there is a clear thing that like wait, no. Yes, you can read your but try not to let the students find out. Like that was in chapter 1. Oh my god, I want to read this. Ooh. A love poem, a love poem, a love poem. Yeah, for reals. I know what the hell is up with that. I kind of like it actually. Oh my god, is Ariana just gonna like straight up stab me? For some reason, I ever mentioned Ariana as a stabber, but it's not that. I mean, I really liked it. It's awesome, and I do love Eniko for reals. It's just fangirl thing in general. I'm not feeling. I feel kind of weird about the whole thing now. Honestly, feel kind of weird in general. All right, but there's no. Okay, let's try something different today. Today we're going to focus on chapters 60 through 65 in particular. That's the whole lighthouse scene. I've put up 3 questions on the board. I'd like for you to break up into groups of 2 or 3 and answer them. Immediately they all start chattering, figuring out who they'll partner with. And for some reason, what's her face? Isabella is going to end up by herself. And I'll have to like put her in a group. It has to be with someone you haven't worked with this semester though, if that's possible. Let's mix things up a bit. Oh my god. His name was Alan Mason. He was my first boyfriend ever, back when I was 13, and, well, at least if you ask me, we were dating. We spent all our lunch hours together, walked home every day, spent our evenings talking endlessly about the silly music we both like. He was a year younger, and wasn't, I guess, the most mature boy around. All my friends always made fun of him. But I really admired him, you know? But I never made it distinctively clear that I thought we were dating. So then I got my heart broken. Okay, in half an hour, we'll go over each of your answers. Clap my hands and sit back down, letting them all get organized on their own. Give them a few minutes to break apart into their own groups and actually get started on talking about them. I have no idea how well this is going to go. I sure hope it works. Before I continue, I should really check those messages. The indicator's blinking, too. Can you believe it? Nolan snubbed me yet again. So he can just go keep fagging it up with Akira. It's hurtful. What the hell? Has he just totally replaced me? Just like that? What a dick. Oh, you haven't been in love since you were 13? It's been 5 years, my dude. There we go. I should be caught up now. And of course, it's Taylor who seems to get distracted first. Taylor, fuck off. And how's your discussion going, Taylor? Well, actually, I didn't quite get that far. Freaking Charlotte's like, oh god, why me? It wasn't a personal snub. It really wasn't, Taylor. You gotta chill. Sorry about the... What do you mean by that? I got distracted by my cute boyfriend. Mm-hmm. I've just been going over what happens with her before we start to tackle the questions. Really? Yes, Mr. Rick. Sorry. I've just been looking something up myself because I couldn't quite remember the sequence of events. Guess I can't really call either of them on that excuse. Then, as loath as I am to admit it, damn it. Alright, carry on then, but try to get the questions quickly. You don't have that much time. Of course. Bye, baby. I love you. Then I turn my... Oh my god, a different angle of the classroom. What the fuck is this? Then I turn my attention to the other group that also doesn't seem to be being productive. Turning on the UV light. A love poem! My god, you're embarrassing me. Dusky. Alright. I'm short. There we go. My desk has like 3 layers to it, so there's like my computer layer, and then like the first shelf above it, and then the second shelf above that, and then the like UV light is like a foot tall or so. So I have to like, it's taller than me by like a lot. It's not really like that. I mean, there's been a couple since, but never any serious. honestly, it wasn't even really that serious with Alan either. We got together honestly mostly because it seemed like it was convenient to, and we broke up in the same way. If you ask him now, he'll even deny that we ever dated. I guess that's okay with me. It's not like we were ever a big deal or anything. Why is that? Every time we meet, it's always the same. He says we should see each other more than only every half a year accidentally or something like that. And we agree that we should meet again soon and talk, catch up. And deep in my heart, I hope that it leads to something more. And maybe now that we're both older and wiser, we could have a real relationship. I'd love nothing more than that. I secretly dream of all the dates we could have, or that we could have, that he would be proud to tell his friends about. We never do, of course. Oh my god, she wrote a fucking book. We never even end up meeting that, wants to catch up. I saw him at a concert just the other month. While all those possibilities flashed in my mind, I approached him, and we ended up going home together, just like old times. We agreed we should meet up again soon to do something. But we didn't, of course. We never do. It doesn't stop me from imagining it. But I realize in all those fantasies of love, I don't know him at all. I don't think it's even him that matters, really. He just happens to fill the role. I'm in love with the idea of Alan Mason and nothing more. Damn, Isabella, you're smart. I'm glad you could figure that out by yourself. Ahem. What's up, sir? She doesn't even look up. Isabella does, briefly, but says nothing. You're supposed to be discussing the questions, Kendall. Are you both really done already? Well, not much to discuss, sir. We're done. Really? Isabella says nothing, but nods. Not impressed here, and I don't believe for a second that they've talked about it. Doubt they've even read the chapters. I should. Bothered them 'cause you're a teacher, damn it. Think these are the first people I'm gonna, press hard on. That's so sad. It's really tragic that it never works out with you two. What are you gonna do about it? If you prepared to answer them already, then let's take the first. How would you say that Takami uses grotesque death imagery as a form of emphasis in the lighthouse scene? Kendall looks up and hesitates. Then you should, implying that he does. The whole point of the scene is that the grotesque imagery ain't there. It's emphasized because it doesn't exist, and that's totes shocking. Damn, Kendall. Realistically, the scene should be this bloody horror. If you think about it, it doesn't make sense that... Doesn't make any sense to have so many shooting deaths without any gore. But instead, all that protagonist notices is the death, not the crazy visceral stuff. The most important gore is the protagonist bleeding, but he's alive. It's not the death that's grotesque. The death is just there. It's his blood that indicates he's alive. It's the blood that indicates he's alive that's grotesque, and he strains himself. Too long didn't read. It uses grotesque life imagery, not death. You're asking the wrong questions. Well, she's certainly a smartass, and also kinda right. I'm not impressed by the way she's blowing me off entirely, but I can't say she doesn't understand the material. It's obnoxious, but can't scold her. It'd make me look like a jackass. I think I'm gonna have to hand her this one. Okay. That's a really interesting perspective. Good work. Lol, okay. Moving on. Oh no, more people fucking writing books. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna have a sip. What do you mean by feeling kind of weird? I'm just not really sure about it. I mean, normally that's the thing to do after watching something awesome. Downloading the OSTs, making wallpapers, talking about the foreshadowing at the start, all that shit. And I mean, I do like the foreshadowing, Again, more of it. Do like the music, and there are probably some great wallpapers, but it just feels like, you know that feeling? That really big empty one you get at the end of a show or book you really like, and you just do all those things in some sort of effort to cling on to it however you can? What the fuck is up with that? I mean, eventually you either find something else to fill that gap or you turn into one of those single-minded fangirls, right? Isn't that kind of ridiculous? You know what that feeling reminds me of? It's fucking love. You fall in love for like 12 episodes, then your heart gets broken, and you listen to the soundtrack on repeat all day so it doesn't feel like it's over. Isn't that kind of bullshit? TLDR, man, I don't even know. Just seems kind of fucked up. I guess that makes sense. Oh my god. Isabella, I swear to God, I knew you. Kill myself, probably. It'd be less dramatic and less stupid. Isabella, please. Please, no. Please, Isabella. He is actually making that face right now. It's hilarious. Lol. You guys. You guys. The class discussion ends up going well enough, I guess. Actually, I'm a little bit surprised. It sounds like Taylor actually managed to express an informed opinion for once, even if it was with the help of Charlotte. Maybe there's hope for her yet. Sure, just pair her up with the person who wants to do really well. When the lunch bell rings, it seems far too quick. And of course, even though I was mid-sentence, everyone immediately packs up their things. Excuse me, Mr. Rook. Yes, how can I help you? There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Yep, after school, blah-de-blah. It is, not right now though. How about after school? Certainly. Do you know where my office is? Yes, room 12, right? I've been there several times. Oh, poor baby. Okay, great. I'll see you there then. Thanks. That's awful. Don't even joke about that. Please don't, Isabella. Please. I'm gonna recommend you to a psychiatrist, okay? This is about Charlotte, isn't it? Do you want to talk about it? Yeah, it's about Charlotte. Honestly, not really. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling. I'll let you know if I'm ever ready to talk about it. These gays, I swear to God. Awkward. I wonder what's up with her. I hope this time it's actually something I can help with. I'm really not sure about her. She's always so quiet. It worries me. I think that was me in high school, but I don't know. Kendall, do you know where Akira is? Off having sexy shenanigan with Nolan, probably. Kendall. I hope so anyway. Bro deserves it. That's not very helpful. Okay. Anytime you do, bro, just let me know. Brah. Let me know, brah. Sorry. For serious, I think they've been eating lunch together up on the roof. I'd check there first, sis. Thanks. Is it just me, or does she seem even more aloof than usual? Maybe. You should go easy on her. I think she has a lot going on right now. Yeah, she's contemplating suicide. Realize I'm just making a weird situation worse. I shrug and go get my lunch, leaving the pair of them alone. Truthfully, I don't think it helps. There's still an unspoken tension in the air. Kendall and Charlotte are chatting, but barely. I don't think it's because of me. I think there's just something else going on here. Are you literally like never going to reference when we read things in a me? Oh well. That's it for the day. Well, as far as classes go anyway. Time to check 12 whatever channel. Outside I can hear it. I can hear rather a set of voices shouting rather loudly in unison. Cheerleaders, I suppose. Isabella's probably already on her way to home to my office. Home to my office? I don't words. Oh my god, okay. Isabella, I swear to God. I know, right? I can't believe she had to die like that. She was so awesome. A little drawn out, don't you think? But don't get me wrong, it was awesome in general. I love Lily Chen so much. I would go hetero for her, no lie. It's a great finale. I just thought her death went way on for longer than it should have. Thought Lily should have died sooner. My face won. Just think it would have been better if she said nothing. It really took me out of it. It went on for too long. Real death doesn't last for like 5 minutes. True story, but it was supposed to be super dramatic. It's a fucking anime, my dude. My dude. Just don't think dragging it out for so long helped. I think it pushed it into melodrama. And making it a joke. There was a joke? Oof, yikes. Just felt kind of cheap. How would you do it then? That's hard. How about a sudden ending? How about not that at all? Oh my god. Oh shit. Is it even too late? Whoops. No, I didn't mean to press the back button. I'm sorry. Oh my god, really? I have to check it again? Okay. Next. Cool story, bro. I understand. It's related to the thing. Guess I got here first? Well, I can wait. Sit down and wait. And wait. Tapping my hand on the desk impatiently. I'll go over my lesson plan for tomorrow. But unlike every other time, I can't see anything worth adjusting. Is it too late? Is it because I bothered them in class? Wonder where she could be. She didn't really seem like the sort of person to blow off an appointment like that. I hope everything's okay with her. All the worst possibilities of what it could be raced through my head. Maybe she got hurt. Maybe something happened. Maybe you should go to the roof. Maybe she couldn't bring herself to talk about it. Or maybe she... Being ridiculous. I just have an overactive imagination, that's all. I'm sure she's fine. Something probably just came up and delayed her. Or maybe she just got lost? No, that can't be it. She knows what room this is. It's not a very big school. She clearly knew where it was. Okay, so either I go look for her and find her and stop her from doing something she won't be able to regret, or I wait here and don't miss her when I'm gonna go look for her. Okay, maybe something's wrong. I should go look for her. Do a quick walk the hallways, looking around every corner. No sign of her. Please shout her name, like out loud. Every classroom of hers. The school is practically deserted by this time of evening. There's no sign of her. Where could she possibly be? Finally, in desperation, do another walk of the school, checking every single classroom I pass. Absolutely no sign of her at all. I wonder what happened. I hope she's okay. I missed her, and I wasn't there when she needed me. And fuck. Once the bell rings, I do attendance as always, but I can tell immediately who the only absence is. Isabella. Has anyone heard from Isabella at all? Anyone? Class is silent. Does anyone know how to get a hold of her then? Still more silence. Sorry about yesterday. Wasn't really in a great place emotionally, lol. Kinda had to get over myself there. I was being a total drama fag. Sorry. Ors. It's cool. It happens to everyone, bro. I only learned what ors means like this year. Still more silence. All right. I move on. There not really being anything else I can do. But the whole thing gives me a sinking feeling. Done fucked up. Should have stayed. A week later, and I still haven't seen Isabella at all. And the school still has no way of getting a hold of her at all. It's hard not to assume the worst. There's nothing I can do about it other than feel terrible about it. Maybe I should have insisted or gone looking for her that evening. I did. But what could have possibly happened to her? Still, there's nothing I can do. Class still goes on without her. What do you think about the ending? Kendall, I'd really like to hear your thoughts. Well, I thought it would fuck. Yep. Did you hear about Bella? There's news. Yeah, she killed herself right after the last time, or the last we saw her, apparently. Holy shit, oh my god, really? Oh my god, that's awful. I didn't really know her well, but damn. Can't believe she's gone. Damn, my dude. Rip, sis. Rest in peace, Bella. Why did you have to leave us? Goodbye, Bella. I'm sorry you had to go that way. Whoops, no. Damn, my dude. Alright. It ends on an effective note and makes a strong impression. Plus, the repetition of the body count works well for it. Do you think that worked in the other parts of the novel too? For reals. It helps keep things structured. Good point. Any other thoughts? Or anyone else? She sits down without any further word. Charlotte raises her hand, and I pause before calling on her. You want to see a movie this Saturday or something? No big deal or anything, I'm just wondering. You know, the worst thing about it all is I find myself thinking, even though Isabella's gone, it's hard to even notice the difference. Doesn't feel like the dynamic, if anything, has changed with her gone. How utterly horrible is that? Yeah, I'd love to. Let's talk about it during lunch. KK. End of chapter 3.